As you can see here, my friend the supply chain manager has passed out because he's wasted so much valuable time constantly refreshing dashboards and waiting for email updates because he's trying to find out more information about his package. In the dynamic world of supply chain and logistics, professionals need a way that's fast, instant, and reliable to find out more information on their package and get updated if there's any issues such as delays or customs issues. So have we found the solution for that? Yes, we have. When something important happens, such as a change in schedule or handling of the product, when it comes to delays or customs issues, there's a fair chance that a critical update like that could be missed. Since you're having to rely on so much systems being live and updated 24/7, this could mean that logistics companies could have major financial losses, delayed responses, lost packages, or just general workflow inefficiency. So how do we fix this? Well, introducing our new modern solution, OneAlert, powered by the IATA One Record API. Everyone uses browsers and everyone needs a single system that can deliver them updates constantly without having them to require login every time. OneAlert considers both of those facts and implements the needs of the people, all in one browser extension. You can choose which packages you want to stay updated on, and OneAlert, using the IATA One Record API and multiple layers of tools to scan through instances of package status updates and notify you straight away. It is 8 a.m. right now. Crunch time, only a couple hours left and we're really tired. But our team's working really hard just to finish off the project, so let's take a look at our full stack architecture.
As you can see here, we're using these objects provided by the One Record API, like shipment and logistics events and all their associated data, albeit slightly modified for the sake of making a better proof of concept. So shipment still includes relevant weights and dimensions, but things such as transport means are baked into the instance for later use. Postman is able to post these objects to our selected endpoints, which we've hosted with Docker, without issue once we set an ID for the object.
On the back end, Node.js with Express.js efficiently manages API requests fetching real-time logistics data. The extension integrates with IATA's One Record API using JSON-LD to structure shipment events like arrivals and departures. A background script ensures continuous updates, while the pop-up UI provides instant shipment tracking within Chrome. With a lightweight, responsive design, the extension optimizes logistics visibility for professionals handling global shipments.
So when you open up your web app or your When you open up the Chrome extension, this is how the dashboard look like. So you'll have like your notifications and your widget in the top right corner and such, but you can also just have it set up like this. So right now it's Touchdown London. You can see that in the terminal and console is right here as well. But if we push another change, say, it's touching down Dublin, if you could see it just there, it will reflect here once it updates after 10 seconds. Or if we just watch this one here, give it a second there, touchdown Dublin. And that's basically how the system works. We have a bunch of test cases here in Postman, just have it working, and that's about it.
So we're responsible for using the OpenAI's API to implement some artificial intelligence into our web app. This AI model receives order updates from Postman, parses and analyzes data before creating a structured analysis, including an overall user-friendly summary of the order status as per IATA One Record API standard. The model clearly runs on a separate server, although we weren't able to integrate it into our front end as we were restricted by time.
So this begs the question, is there any way we can upscale or improve the prototype if we were given more time? So for this prototype, we actually use the OpenAI API to process all the data. But next time we would train our own AI model so then that we can keep the data internal and not use a third-party vendor. We would also add more methods to create more fields with arrivals and departures to create more dynamic graphs as well on the dashboard. And then finally, we would use React with Postman because it's much more better front-end framework, since React is a much more better tool for maintenance and scalability with code. And we want future developers to build more complex functions much more faster and efficiently as well. So the reason why we want to keep it open source as well is because there's just so much different ways that we can improve this prototype. So we feel like if we were to keep it open source for the developer community, there would be so much opportunities to improve this product, and we can upscale it to maybe even mass produce it so then everyone can use it at some point, because there's so much users that have their own packages, order it, wondering where their tracking is, as well as supply managers as well. Within the supply chain and logistics environment as well. So there's just so much different end users that can use this, and there's just so much potential for this product as well.